While in the middle of renovating their 40s home, a married couple from Ohio found something that will turn their lives upside down. Soon after cleaning up the first and second stores of the house, it was time to start in the basement. Little did they know something surprising would catch their attention while cleaning up the basement. They got intrigued by the things they found while cleaning in the basement and started to look some more. However, they had no idea that they need to contact the FBI for the items they would find. The owner pulled back the wallpaper and couldn't believe what he saw and find out shocking drawings and writings all over the wall. He could never have anticipated that this was just the start of unforeseen events. There was something stuck within the ceiling and the subfloor. He took a closer look, and the object was fitted perfectly between the rafters. The homeowner did not pay much attention around. He kept going by cleaning the place and then hammering through it while documenting each step of the journey using his camera. Some of the walls had been partially destroyed when he started to rip down the ceiling. When he continued, he saw something incredible. He eventually noticed that the enormous bulk was a suitcase. It was green and gray, and someone intentionally put it there so that no one would ever discover it. Someone informed him he needed to address this with caution. He started to become excited from all the excitement of what secret treasures could be inside the box. He took a deep breath and moved on. He decided to call his wife and waited for her to come back home. He didn't want her to miss the great revelation. He also wanted to have her there in case something went wrong. While he waited for his wife, he started to examine the suitcase and was shocked when he discovered out just how massive this thing was. While it was somewhat small, the secrets hiding inside of it could be huge. He started to think about what could be inside this piece of baggage. He believed that it must be something very worthy or essential because it was well hidden. Would it be cards, jewelry, cash? The renovator had below expectations, believing that he would presumably just find some old stuff like a sports card, and he was far off. He couldn't believe what he discovered. Together, they opened the suitcase, and nothing showed off at first. They found piles of wax paper encased around rectangular objects. At that point, they don't have any idea what could be hidden inside that bag. It began to make sense when they took out the bundles. They started to unwrap all the wax papers inside the bag, and they hold something, but what was it? He began to peel off the waxy material. It then appeared on him that he was staring at money. The bundle had been hiding an enormous stack of $20 bills, and it was only the first bundle. They started to stare at the money some more and recognized that they were all old. They couldn't think the mere sum of cash they were looking at. Who had placed all of this money here? It was all 20s and could be 1,000 in the suitcase, and they started to freak out at that moment. They don't know what to do and started to look for the camera. They believed that they would get the same thing in the rest of the bundles too. They were thrilled as they started to peel off the wax paper layers, and they had $50 and $100 bills instead. The couple was getting stacks of hidden money in their house. At first, they thought it was hilarious, but they soon realized this wasn't a matter to be kidding about. In all seriousness, where did this cash come from, and who was working to hide it? It was indicated that the bills were hidden a long time ago, all the way to the 30s and 20s. How long has passed since then? How much was cash in there? They recovered the bundles from the bag and got another surprise that answered a few of their questions. A newspaper had been resting flat at the bottom. They looked at the date and kept looking. The date indicates that it was from March 25, 1951. It was from an old journal called the Cleveland Plain Dealer. The couple was in wonder at the paper's age. Talk about an excellent find. They were shocked and surprised, so they contacted the lawyer who helped them estimate the value of all the cash. The lawyer stated that the money they got in the bag was worth around $23,000. After a week full of celebration and recovering from the massive shock of this astonishment, the two decided it was time to go back to their routine. They were thrilled with all the money, but enough was enough. But they didn't even know it was not over yet. But it is a story that needs a separate video. Hold on till then, I will be back for you. Hope you like this video. If it is, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe.